Greetings, gamers! I've been working on a new game called Incoming. Incoming is a 3D VR missile defense game. Protect your cities with a wide assortment of defenses against waves of warheads, bombers, zeppelins, and epic bosses. Wishlist today on Steam. Link is in the description. Greetings, Starfarers, and welcome to another episode of Starfield. In this Let's Play of mine, I'm Cobalt Thorium, and we are checking out some biosensors for some trees. Oh, I assume it's all these trees. So many trees. Alright, Mr. Biosensor. That's one. I wish that these would give us a distance just by hovering them. Because who knows which one's the closest? How can I plan my route if I don't know which ones are closest? Should probably just check the parallax. See if I can see if any are coming closer faster. I think that this one down here is coming closer faster. Oh, here's one. 90. Okay. Wasn't there... Alright, we'll grab this one. Take a little bit of a bath here. Alright, it's downstairs. That's getting annoying. Am I encumbered? Is that why? No. I'm not encumbered. Oh, it's in a different area. Damn. See, this is what I mean by I wish everything were closer. Or I wish that there was some kind of visual indicator of how far away things are. And that distance is insufficient because it's showing us... And it'd be better if there were a local map. That's the real problem here. I suppose this kinda counts as a local map. Alright, and that's really annoying. You know what? I don't care if I take damage. There's another one over here. Come on, jump. When I press the jump button, it means I want you to jump, lady. Come on. Why is this difficult? Oh, it's the train again. This is really annoying. The biosensor in the tree. Alright. I guess we'll hop on the train next. I don't know if we've been to the commercial district yet, have we? We've been to residential, the starport. It's taking me in there.
Sorry, but I'm not traveling halfway across the galaxy to be yelled at by your mother.
Well, what can you do?
Why is it telling me to go back here? I just came from there. Dude.
Well,
Okay, this is annoying. Wait, where am I? Cancel. Remove. Is this me? What am I doing down here? What the hell is going on here? Is this the starboard? Where? Wait. This is the starboard. Why am I here? I don't think I clicked on
I went
starboard.
to chef school. This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
Commercial district. What is going on here? Game's glitching out. At least I think the game's glitching out. I don't think I clicked on the wrong thing. Someone's talking about a restaurant.
Private sector. Now that's where the real money's at.
I just use them recreationally.
Gonna be honest, I don't really care.
Rude.
It took years to get it looking just like this.
Whatever you say.
I know you think this is a joke of a job, but keeping the grounds immaculate, we can take pride in it.
Nobody cares. Nobody's looking at it.
These greens are the heart of the commercial district. And if it's clean, if it's thriving, so is New Atlantis.
I'm just here for the paycheck.
You'll come around. You'll see.
I like how cynical he is.
Enjoy the garden.
Okay, no missions.
Nice to meet you. Not many people take the time to say hello to folk like us.
Aw.
At least it's a job.
Okay, no missions from the gardeners. Looking for exotic plants or anything like that. That'll turn out to be like... Is it Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors? Audrey?
Check. Rifle? Already stowed. Fuel? Both ship and generator? Waiting in the cargo hold. Alright, then I guess there's nothing between us and setting up on a brand new world.
Woohoo!
You ready to head out then? One last drink? Oh god, yes.
Everybody's an alcoholic in this game. It seems like in a lot of like space futures, like especially like Star Citizen, like everybody's drinking all the time.
Nervous. You got this.
Easy for you to say, top of the class.
Infinity is huge.
Infinity?
Like staggeringly huge. They need people like you. Even with your grades.
Yeah, I'm sure a junior assistant is vital.
It's your foot in the door. Show initiative, positive attitude, and the sky's the limit.
I
That's
can
a-
see how you made head cheerleader.
Go Timberwolves!
Oh god, that's annoying.
I guess you gotta start somewhere.
Okay, that was some pretty bad writing.
Top-notch Megaton. Welcome to Infinity. If you need something, see the receptionist.
And that is a very fake Cockney accent.
I'm going to be a glorified gopher. Right.
At least I think it's fake.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters.
Hi. Many of the sequences were shot on location. What is this?
You'll need to contact someone directly if you need to schedule an appointment.
Well, these are all restricted, so guess we're not going to infinity.
Delivered what was by all accounts a passionate and moving sermon on greed and the responsibility of man. A small gathering of Sanctum Universum faithful listened to hear their founder, but some passerbys expressed frustration.
Alright, we're starting to get some context on this. I kind of understand what they're talking about now, so that's nice. Zalberg. What are you? Is this another corporate headquarters? I thought this was a commercial district. Argos Extractors. This is our company. We can take this? We can take the lithium. Alright, I mean, there's a couple of these we can take. We can take neodymium, rare inorganic resource, can use as component crafting. Well, they make magnets out of that stuff. Nickel that we can steal, iron that we can steal. It's kind of interesting how they've forgotten to mark certain things as being owned. Oroba, she seems really bored. Sabine.
You look familiar. Where do I know you from?
I worked with Lynn on the Vectera job. I don't think we've ever actually met. You must be mistaking me for someone else. I don't remember.
Oh, I think I saw your picture in the database. You were a contract hire for the Vectera job. So what can I help you with?
What's next for Argos?
We just picked up several more contracts.
Nice, good for
Risky
you.
stuff, if I'm being truthful, but we position ourselves to take advantage of jobs like that. Think asteroid mining and other tough jobs. The next few years are going to be interesting for Argos.
What do you do here?
I book and process our jobs, manage the schedule on a broad scale, and interface with new clients. We're a small company, so a lot of us administrative types wear a lot of hats, as they say.
What's Argos known for?
As a former contractor, I'm surprised you don't know. We take on jobs that others won't, whether they're far away, extra tough, or just plain dangerous. And we always get the job done on schedule at a lower cost than our competitors.
What's Lynn's role at Argos?
Well, after I book a job, Lynn meets with the clients to nail down the details. She negotiates the terms of the contract and even supervises some of our more important work sites. That woman never stops impressing me.
There's so much validation in this game, jeez. I want to let you know the Crimson Fleet attacked us on Vectera.
Oh, wow, that's terrible. Those pirates sure are getting bolder these days. Is everyone okay?
Everyone except for the ones that are dead. Yes, but are you able to give me any compensation for the ideal? Everyone's fine except for the pirates. I'm sure they got what they deserved. It was a mess. Blood everywhere. I've never seen such carnage. Pretty sure someone died. I think a lot of people died. I'm fine. There are some injuries, including the client, Barrett.
Oh my, how horrifying that must have been to deal with. I'm glad you're safe now. I hope that experience won't turn you off working for us in the future. And of course, we'll make sure to pay our respects to the victim's family. Thanks for stopping by.
Well, this company doesn't seem too bad. Although if they always over-deliver and undercharge, how can they pay their people well? You know? It's kind of weird. It's like...
Looking forward to my vacation. Not to be rude, but I'd appreciate it if I can get back to work.
What are you working on? You're not even near your desk. You're just sitting there. Alright, whatever.
Not really sure I can help you with anything. I don't deal with clients.
No, I want to talk to the person, not the chair. Whatever, that's fine. Intercom. on with these desks? This person doesn't have a computer. Alright, cool. Whatever. I think we're done here. At least for now. Possibly something will come up in the future.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor, huh? Mothers, am I right?
As she just walks into me.
We're hiring if you're interested. Ask in the security office.
But what is this? Jordan, what is this?
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me?
The egg you found wasn't beeping, was it?
Yeah, it was. Weird, right? Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits. Boo! Did I scare you?
Alright, so we have to get over to you.
You just can't.
But David's my friend. He writes me.
I hate to break it to you, but his PA is the one who signs all those cards and headshots.
I bet whoever came up with bad news travels fast wasn't taking interstellar distances into account.
Listen, I might be able to hook you up with some merch. Maybe get you a ticket to a speaking gig he's got. That's all I can do.
You are the best!
Please
David's
tell me
amazing.
you're not here to see Mr.
And I hear
Barron.
he's single.
Alright, is she done? Let's talk.
I will meet David. It's going to happen.
Welcome to SSNN.
Celled Systems News Network, okay?
I've just got a feeling about you. You have a story to tell.
Oh, that's right. We have a mission in here, don't we?
Welcome to SSNN, where the news never sleeps. If you're part of the David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego too much. He's liable to burst.
Who are you?
A cog in the machine. If you mean literally, Nadia Mufaz. Head researcher of the office. So if we got any facts wrong, I'm the one who files your complaint into the shredder.
That sounds like the news. Never retractions. They just pretend it never happened. What's your problem with David Barron?
We spend hundreds of hours digging into stories, sorting the lies from the damned lies. Then David performs a 2-minute segment and wins an award. Who'd have a problem with that?
David seems like a vain egomaniac. I really like David Barron. Nice to meet you too. She seems like an egomaniac, actually. Let's annoy her.
Of course you do. Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. My guess is you really work for a living. I bet you have a story or two. I have a feeling about such things.
I always wanted to be famous. I'm always eager to help the press. No. My life has gotten very weird and interesting lately. Actually, your intern asked me to do an interview for you. Fine.
Tommy? Tommy did something useful? So you must be the captain of the... Frontier? Rumor is there was a firefight at a mining installation. I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay. So, what do you got for me?
Alright. What's David Barron like?
Dear Lord, everyone wants to know about Barron. He's a smart guy. He cares about what he's reporting. He's way too damn cozy with the UC, and that's a problem for us staying impartial. My biggest beef with him is he's credited with everything he reports, and he doesn't lift a finger to correct that impression.
Jealous. How is it working for SSNN?
We're short-staffed, overworked, and trying to report on a million things at once. Not to mention, there's a constant battle with the powers that be to maintain our journalistic principles. So, things are just swell.
Media doesn't have journalistic principles in today's day and age. What stories are you working on right now? I don't want to do an interview right now.
I'm working on an investigative piece about some of the businesses in the well right now. Trying to get a handle on how things are in that part of the city. I'm not sure the story will get off the ground, though. I asked the higher-ups if I could go down there for some interviews, but they said it's too dangerous. They'd probably be all for it if David asked.
I'd be willing to do the interviews for you, or tough luck. Do you think anyone will read something like that?
I wouldn't be writing it if I didn't. Most people in New Atlantis like to pretend the well doesn't exist. I think it's important to call attention to what's going on down there.
Yay, missions.
Really? You sure? The well's a pretty dangerous place. It might be too much for a first-time reporter.
I've been down there before. Consider it done. Actually, I can't help you right now. If I help you out, will you give me credit as a co-author?
Who do I look like? David Barron? Yeah, I'd give you credit for your work. Credits, too. I have a small budget for things like this. Great. I had 3 interviewees in mind. Teresa Mason, the owner of Kay's house, Henrik Zoran at Apex Electronics, and Nurse O'Shea from the Med Bay.
Okay,
You don't need to ask too many tough questions. I just want to read on how their businesses are doing, and how things are in the well. I really can't thank you enough.
Oh, we were supposed to do an interview with you, though.
Do you have a story for me or not?
Crimson Fleet attacked an Argos mining facility on Vectera.
Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field.
I don't think that was the reason.
You are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO.
Tell them about the ore. That was quite a lucrative operation.
They were mining beryllium, iron, and some rare minerals. Easy credits for them. Constellation commissioned the dig. Crimson Fleet wanted the proceeds. I have no idea. I'm just glad I survived. Okay, well, we don't want to upset our follower here, so...
Rare minerals, you say? That would be worth the price of admission. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group?
I'd rather keep my name and role out of the story. I ran the whole dig, Supervisor Molly, at your service. I was one of the miners. Or I worked for Argos, now I'm with Constellation. Let's keep Constellation out of it.
Huh. I didn't realize Argos extractors hired such capable crew. So we've covered the basics. How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph?
I took point on defense. With my handy mining laser, I killed the whole lot of them single-handedly. The crew banded together and fought them off with mining lasers. We had help. Barrett, a member of Constellation, and his robot Vasco. I really don't remember. It was chaos. Well, this here is going to be the best story, probably.
Huh. Sounds like a good outfit. The heroic miner is a good angle. This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, drop by. And take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report.
Alright.
My source is back. Here to report anything else?
Okay, so...
Hope to see you again.
I guess we don't have anything else we can report yet. It'd be nice if there was some kind of notification.
We're close to the action here in New Atlantis. Prime position to report on the big stories that affect the United Colonies. Administrations come and go in the big city, but SSNN is here to stay. It's important that the people of the United Colonies can trust their primary news source.
아, 안녕하세요.
Whoa. Gesundheit. What is this? Broadcast diagnostics. Run diagnostic. No diagnostic file found. Upload diagnostic file. No suitable files found. Okay, well, that's probably some future mission. There's no elevator or anything here. How do they actually get into their offices? Alright, whatever.
David Barron is the most famous journalist in the settled systems.
I will meet David. It's going to happen.
He's right there. You can just go in and say hi. Oh, maybe this is SSM, man. Let me get to their offices. Commercial district lower level. Some nice seating. Is that the starport? Why can't I see my ship? Because that's not me. Anyway, a couple of radar domes. That's kind of cool. Going over there. Gonna have to climb up a rock. Or use the elevator. This will be faster. Oh, come on. Jump when I press the jump button, please. Go. This Outland group is. It sounds like an outfitter. A clothier.
I feel underdressed.
Yeah, I don't know why they set up shop here. They'd be better off in Neon, but Outland's used to people like us.
So the hardware is worth the trip?
Best in the settled systems. Expensive as hell, but once you are kitted out, we can go after the big bounties.
I just wish everyone wasn't staring at us.
Screw them. Let's do some business.
If
You're not
you
a
need
local
serious
either?
firepower.
New Atlantis
Outland's
people
one
are
of the
always
best.
putting on airs. Hi. Not looking for trouble.
Not here on business, just shopping.
Can you imagine how many credits flow through this place? Figuratively, of course.
Is there such a thing as a non-figurative credit? They're not physical, so. Galbank Archives. Galbank Archives.
Now, listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you?
I'm the new receptionist. Sidearms are now standard. Read the memo. I'm just a starship captain seeing what New Atlantis has to offer, or I'm a member of Constellation.
Really? Huh. You have your own ship? Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative.
Is it legal?
You're a law and order type? Well, this is perfect. This job is literally serving justice. Gal Bank is the agreed party, and if you help me, you help all of us.
You're buttering me up pretty thick.
So you see right through me. You've got a good eye. You are just the person I'm looking for.
All right.
Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, it's a tough field. And what I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge.
How many credits are we talking about?
Oh, I can tell you're eager. That's good. But we'll start small and work our way up to the worst offenders.
What's so difficult with debt collection?
If you haven't noticed, and I'm guessing you have, the settled systems is big. Like really big. Someone gets seriously underwater, they skip the system. And it's a real pain to track them down. Sad truth is, we can't track everyone down, so credit analysis always has a black eye when reporting to the higher-ups.
Tell me about the mark.
Yes! So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam, and Dieter Maliki jumps system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it?
Well, where does money go then?
The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
How do I get him to pay?
Well, you may need to lean on him, scare him. Nothing illegal. Just talk to him. And don't listen to any sob stories he tells you. Any job I give you, I guarantee there's not some poor sick aunt that needs credits for surgery. These are scofflaws, scum, flagrantly violating the terms of their Gal Bank agreements.
What happens if he... Oh, let's ask dangerous first.
Well, yes, we're not the only ones looking for him. And you don't dome up on a dust ball unless you're serious about dodging your civic responsibilities.
What happens if he dies?
If he dies, then his assets go to probate, and we can get paid. So if he forces you into an it's you or him situation, it's A-okay for Gal Bank's bottom line if you choose him. But I cannot stress this enough. This is not the ideal outcome. We wanted him liquidated, we'd have put a tracker on him.
All right.
I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current.
Decided to take a break from exploring to collect some debts? Not exactly Constellation-worthy pastime, but I'll follow your lead.
Does she not like this?
I hate to end on this note, but, not everyone's a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
Gal Bank makes personal finance easy. Money, as long as you have some, should never be something to worry about handling. I do hope you're taking advantage of our remote transaction benefits. With Gal Bank, your money is always safe. Always.
I don't have the energy to live, but I do have the energy to hate.
What's up with you?
Hey.
I'm Molly, nice to meet you. I don't really know how to respond to that. Hey, yourself. Fine.
Sure.
Anything I can do for you? What are you doing here? Can you tell me about yourself? What are you doing here?
Trying to get a job at Gal Bank. It's the big building with the word Gal Bank on it.
Alright, you're kind of a bitch. Thanks for clearing that up. Yeah, I can read. I assumed it was the other building over there, the one that says mast. You're funny. I like you.
You're welcome. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to be a banker. It'll be fun.
I don't think you have what it takes. Why do you want to work at Galbank?
Because magic isn't real, which means I can't be a necromancer. I figured being a soul-sucking banker was the next best thing.
Okay, that's kind of a good answer.
Why?
Because I hate myself. I'm a social butterfly. It's just what people do. You should try it sometime.
Huh. Guess we have that in common.
Ooh.
Alright. I like to paint. I like to crochet. Pretty much hate everything else. You're starting to grow on me, though. Like a fungus. But I like mushrooms. Guess that's the third thing.
What is going on here? Anything I can do for you?
Yeah. Find a gal bank teller and deposit all your creds into my bank account. It'll be paid, of course. Eventually.
Alright.
Later.
That's kind of unfortunate. I wish that we had more... I wish that there were more interaction with her. She's kind of interesting. She's kind of like a goth, but like not really. Like a zoomery whatever goth. But she's not all in black. She's got the black hair. I don't know. I don't know what to make of her. She's kind of fun to talk to, though. Kind of a bitch. I mean, definitely an enormous, horrible bitch, but still.
You're only as safe as your equipment out there.
Alright, let's talk to you.
Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, most reliable gear for whatever adventures may await you. All of our products come highly recommended by individuals who have devoted their lives to distant travel. And while I've never needed them myself, I stand by everything we offer.
Everything, huh? So you just fly out there buck naked? I'm impressed. I'm surprised you don't use any of the things you sell. That's not very reassuring. Let's go for the buck naked.
No flying for me. Not my style.
I'd like to see what you have for sale. You've really never been to space, or you get a lot of repeat customers.
Goodness, no, I just couldn't. You're out there millions of miles away from anything, and if something goes wrong, I can't stomach the thought. I prefer solid ground under my feet at all times. And preferably a hot, fresh coffee within reach. Can't get those in space either. I do. In this line of work, it's essential, don't you think? Not seeing people come back would not only suggest that they're not satisfied with our business,
that they might have
but
died,
that whatever they purchased had failed,
Yes,
leaving
exactly.
them unable to return. I would not be able to sleep at night if I thought that were the case.
All right, let's see what you got.
Yes, by all means, have a look.
All right. A black leather jumpsuit. It's not very flattering. Ground crew spacesuit. That is kind of cool looking. It's got the NASA orange. Calibrated space trucker backpack. That is not flattering either. Deep Recon Power Pack. Deep Recon Space Helmet. Deep Recon Space Suit. Deep Seeker Space Helmet. That one's kind of badass. Looks kind of like a bug. Deep Seeker Spacesuit. I mean, it's got a nice look to it. Ground crew jacket. Isocentered magnet. Isotopic coolant. Yeah, let's just keep going. A lot of these are not anything new to us. Wait, what is this? Uncommon manufactured component. This item can be used as an equipment in crafting. Polytextile. All right. Just parts and spacesuits, it seems.
See you around.
Let's get out of here. Back to New Atlantis. And I guess we should track down that egg that kid sold.
Please, if you experience any issues in your dealings with the distribution center, let us know. We're always striving to improve.
Security monitoring on the premises. Oh, hello. A decorative pendulum.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP in A and B, B and E, or heaven forbid in MS. But at least then we wouldn't have to worry about a VOP, am I right?
Cool tree. Most likely we can't steal anything good from here, so I'm just poking around. Nice.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or what, but they scavenge what they need. Lots of old facilities left over from the colony war, and they like to pick them clean.
I was hoping that would give us a mission. Alright, there's nothing to pick up here. So let's just talk to this person.
I'm afraid, due to recent legislative action, I'm no longer able to allocate ships. I can, however, deal in general goods. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon.
What is it that you do here?
You mean besides providing a pleasant face for customers to interact with? It's
not that
all in the
pleasant.
name. We distribute materials and products all around the United Colonies. Never a dull moment. Always something going on and 4 other things we need to be ready for. I know some people don't believe it, but we really do the best we can. Wouldn't still be working here if I didn't care.
You bought an egg from a kid recently. I need it.
Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why, what is it?
It's sensitive scientific equipment, very important. It's nothing, just some junk I dropped off the other day. It's none of your business. Doesn't matter. Can I just have it? Let's just be honest.
Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra. Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we?
Bitch. It's just give it
I
to me.
could, but I did pay for it. I'd like to recover my losses. And it's all the way in the back room. I'd have to walk back there, then back out here.
Why
He
can't
did say
I
this
can't
was important
convince?
after all. Honestly, it's probably worth way more than what we're talking about.
Why can't I convince her? I spent all that experience on social skills.
Suit yourself.
Damn it.
Well,
Fine.
pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, I hate you so much right now.
Oh, well, certainly.
Can I do something mean to her? Oh, what is this? N67 smart gun. Shattering breaks through the strongest armor. Compensator armor piercing rounds. How much does it cost? Oh boy, that's a lot of money. Rapid shot. It's got a 7-round mag. Well, that's a big improvement over our current guns. That's pretty slick looking too. Pretty low damage though. Yikes. And it uses 7.77 millimeter too, which we have a ton of. That would be so good. Let's skip.
Back to it then.
That's one of those situations where I might save scum to pickpocket her or something. Because she doesn't deserve the 100 credits. I mean, I don't mind giving her what she...
Finally back with our son. That's all that matters.
Wait, what?
I can't believe the UC just wrote us off like that. They were going to give our son to a different family.
We barely got out of that
just
base
in
for our
time.
lives. Bobby mentioned he met you. He's had quite the adventure.
Who's Bobby?
He's quite something, our Bobby, isn't he?
I'm lost.
That's helped a lot.
Is this Bobby?
Hey. Hey, it's you again.
Hi. It's me again. Honestly, I don't remember who you are. Actually, I don't. Oh no, this is bad. Good to see you, kid. Hope you're holding up okay, little guys. And I see you've met your new step-parents. Let's go ahead and
You
do that.
would think that. What is with adults? These are my parents. I told everyone they just got on a different shuttle, but nobody would listen.
That's who he is.
We're just exploring New Atlantis. We have a new apartment. This place is amazing. Anyway, it was nice to see you again. Maybe I'll see you around. And don't forget my birthday. It's June 11th.
Alright, so...
He's quite something, our Bobby, isn't he?
Do we have a date? How can I check the date? I don't know if this game keeps track of the date. Keeps track of the time. I'm not seeing any dates.
We're finally back with our son. And that's all that matters.
I missed our Bobby so much. We barely got out of that base with our lives.
Well, that's nice that they got reunited. I was...
You might want to get that looked at.
I've been thinking about getting a pad or something. Something to cushion the seat.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Alright, a new quest. We have so many, and they're just sort of building up.
So I told them, sorry, across the galaxy to be yelled at by your mother.
Well, what can you do?
Alright. Alright, eavesdropping is not generating a ton of... Oh, hello. He's right there.
Any luck tracking down those sensors? If it isn't my favorite almost a lab assistant. What can I do for you?
What exactly are you worried about here?
Recent scans of the tree have suggested that a significant portion of the interior is liquefied. Obviously, some small percentage of its internal workings is always liquid to allow for the transfer of nutrients and so forth, but this, well, I've never seen anything like it. If it continues to increase, I'm concerned the entire tree may collapse. And I'm also worried about other secondary effects.
Like what? What do you mean by secondary effects?
It's too soon to speculate. I'd very much like to see the additional data before I say more.
It could just be part of its life cycle. Like maybe every 600 years or something like that, the interior liquefies and it breaks apart as part of like its reproduction process or something. Should this area be blocked off just to be safe?
If the time comes, I will certainly attempt to alert the appropriate people en masse. If I have more data, though, my concerns might carry some more weight.
At the end of the day, it's just tree. Or you'll get to the bottom of this. Sure.
I appreciate your confidence. The sooner I have all the available data, the sooner I can make an assessment.
Well, I have it for you.
So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us. All right, we'll just upload the data. Give it a moment. And just another moment. Oh, it is working, isn't it? Ah, there it is. What a relief.
All right.
Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my. It's a good thing you brought the biosensors to me when you did.
Okay.
Well, there's good news and bad news.
I bet it's just like I said.
That my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree.
It's wrong? Are you sure?
I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once.
That doesn't sound like good news, or I'm glad your concerns were validated.
Well, from a certain point of view. In an admittedly somewhat selfish manner. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength.
The trees are yelling at us?
This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in MAST at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation.
Credits are always welcome. Check in on Kelton later.
These findings are alarming. The data from the biosensors speaks for itself.
Alright, well, I guess we'll check in on him later. Like it says, what else can we do for missions here? So these are in reverse order. We should probably do them from the bottom up. Find new stories. Is this something I can actually do? Like, is there a quest marker for this? There's not. Alright. So close that one up. Terror Brew. Distilling confidence. We could do that. We need stealth to do that, I think. Refurbished goods. That's right. Okay, we can do this. Deliver the presents to Logan Cullen. That's on this planet, right? Let's check. Oh, let's just fast travel over there.
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it a great serpent. Is it real? Well, if I don't.
Let's check out this Terror Brew area down here.
The Freestar Collective. A collective of snakes. The FC's no friend of you and me.
What's your problem with the FC?
What's my problem with them? Really? I'm keeping the FC accountable for the terrible things they've done.
What have they done?
The Colony War was an unforgivable tragedy. Countless lives could have been spared, but the Freestar Collective was out for blood. The Freestar Collective took my father away from me.
What happened was terrible, but we all have to try and move on from it. Your grief is blinding you to reality. That's not what happened. I don't know what happened. I think it was a civil war, sort of, or the Freestar Collective wanted to become independent, so that's at least what I've picked up so far, so that's what I'm going to go with.
Oh, please. Grief has nothing to do with it. Facts are facts. And the fact of the matter is that my dad would be alive if the FC never broke the Treaty of Narian.
What do you think should happen to the FC embassy?
Well, I want it torn down, of course. The fact that there's even an embassy for them here after what they did, it's infuriating. Tear it down. Tear it all down.
Diplomacy is useless anyway. Diplomacy is needed to make sure another colony war won't happen again. We need that embassy. It would be kind of cool if we could start another war. You know what? I'm gonna bail on this conversation.
Mark my words. Someday I'll be running the Office of Interstellar Affairs. Chief Diplomat Yassine runs a tight ship at the Office of Interstellar Affairs.
Are you from New Atlantis?
No, I'm from Neon. I moved here a couple months ago for a job at the Office of Interstellar Affairs.
What's the Office of Interstellar Affairs?
It's a part of MAST's administrative wing. We handle relations between the UC and the Freestar Collective. One of our main focuses is making sure the armistice stays intact. I don't think anybody wants another war.
I think it would be fun. How do you like living here?
Oh, I love it. I think New Atlantis is the most beautiful place in the settled systems. I can't believe how many trees there are in the city.
I hope you're settling in well.
Thanks. Maybe I'll see you around.
So do you work around here?
Yeah, I work at MAST, in the Office of Interstellar Affairs. I'm a sort of liaison between the UC and the Freestar Collective. I help solve communication problems, show visiting diplomats the city, things like that. Probably doesn't sound all that exciting to you, but I love it. I've been interested in a diplomatic career since I was a kid.
All right. I'll be out in here a bit. It's kind of late.
I want to raise a pet, but only because an army of skeletons is out of the question.
It's that girl again. She's so funny.
Do you like plants? I think plants would be fun, but I worried they just disappoint.
What?
See ya.
Alright, she's awesome.
We're finally back with our son. That's all that matters.
As you can see, traffic is good.
Bobby
The sales
mentioned he
keep
met you.
climbing.
He said...
And there are 2
quite the
locations
adventure.
in New Atlantis?
Yes, and the sales in the fest didn't dip at all when the second store opened.
Impressive.
Times change, but one thing's constant. People need coffee.
I agree.
I need to report back, but this is very encouraging. Every
Excuse
time I've
me.
come here, there's
I'm
a line
meeting
for
with
coffee.
a client.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm never leaving this city.
Enjoy Terra Brew.
There's no Terra Brew back home, but maybe that needs to change.
He's quite something, our Bobby, isn't he?
Alright, Terra Brew employee. I don't actually intend to buy anything here. I was just checking out the clientele. Infinity Limited. Well, this is kind of cool. This is glass.
Did we have to come early? You know they'll be late.
It's a matter of courtesy.
We always wind up waiting forever, though.
There are worse fates than eating appetizers at the whetstone.
Pants are interesting with the hold there.
Well, I'll try not to fill up on their bread plate.
My
Next
mom
time I'm
always
going to tell
raised
my
me that
friends
if
the
you're
wrong
on time,
time.
you're
So we
late.
don't have to wait so long.
Welcome to Whetstone. If you're looking for the best cut of meat in the settled systems, look no further.
Well, whetstone is, I believe, one of the things you sharpen a knife with.
The general term? A sharpening stone, for knives. The kind of knives that cut the most delicious meat in the settled systems.
Also
This
known as an
Whetstone,
oil
though,
stone.
is the best restaurant you've ever eaten at. If you like a perfect steak, you're in the right place.
Does all your food come from local sources?
You must be joking. I
That's
have an
probably lab
exclusive
grown.
contract with the Trade Authority. It's all shipped in from off-world. And no, I'm not divulging the planet of origin.
Probably Earth. I'd like to see what's on the menu.
I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
Why are you hunched over like that? Wait, what is this? No buyback items. Okay. Baguette. Wine. Oh, look at the pictures. Okay, interesting. Chuck's wine. Kodos Crater. Grapes. Solomon's Reserve. The Deep. The Rack. Okay, so this is what we have. Grilled pieces of alien salmon. Ugh, yeah. Served alongside mixed vegetables and mashed potatoes. The Rack. Smoked slab of ribs served with mashed potatoes and vegetables. What kind of ribs? Alien ribs? The Strip. A seared strip steak served alongside mixed vegetables. Okay. The Top Shelf. A vodka, gin, and rum cocktail with a splash of sour and cola. That sounds pretty good, actually. So I guess that's it. So what is she doing? Why is she doing that? Why is she sitting like that? What's wrong with people?
Hi, how are you? Anything I can do for you?
Anything you'd recommend doing in New Atlantis?
There's a huge tree in the Embassy District, across from the mass station. Trust me, it may sound dumb, but I think everyone should see it at least once when they're in the city. It's so cool. Or maybe I just love trees.
Yeah, you tree hugger. Weirdo. Do you like living here?
Oh, sure. There's always tons of travel into New Atlantis, so there's no shortage of people to meet. I love talking with the new people and hearing about their journeys. Not to mention, it's also nice and safe. Unlike my brother's job.
On Mars. Mining. Special delivery from your brother for your birthday.
What? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I wasn't expecting this since Chris can't visit this year. How's Chris doing? Is he okay?
He's looking a bit rough. Seems like he's doing well. I don't actually remember. Don't take my word for it. He wrote you a letter. All right.
You're right. I need to start trusting what he says more. It's just that he's so far away, and we don't know if he's okay. Oh, well, there I go again. I'll read his letter and see how he's doing. Thank you so much for bringing these to me. Here, take this for your trouble.
That's a lot of money.
See you.
All right. Nice. Okay. So I guess she was just dining here. What'd she order? Oh, looks like she had a date who's missing, or she was eating for two. Alright, let's check out what else is going on here. We do have something for picking up Jake's Stout. Let's see if we can get some here. Guess that's new. Whoa. Need to do,
Next
like,
time, use your jetpack.
What, did that hurt me?
Now funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Alright, we'll go to the spaceport. Find some Jake's beer or whatever. Oh, this is going to send us down to the well. So we can also do those interviews while we're down there. Should probably start looking at wrapping up this episode, though. I think it's getting kind of long. Yeah, so let's wrap this up here. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you have, please like, maybe comment, maybe share, maybe subscribe. New episodes whenever I can upload them. Every day I'm trying, but yeah, and I hope you'll catch the next one with me.
Quiet day. That too much to ask for?
I'm Cobalt Thorium. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.